Hello and welcome back to another tutorial. This time on the new hidden roof bunker I have been using in my recent base designs, the TESSA and the PYRA. These bunkers use roof ramps that alter the stability of the roof bunker on top of the base. They can be opened easily with twig and multiple can be added to your base designs. They can also be made unsplashable, upping the raid cost of your bases by an extra 7 rockets per bunker or even 15 if you opt to use HQM. They can be applied to a range of different footprints. To start off, you can see that this bunker can be applied to a range of different base designs, shapes and sizes. This sheet metal here is your bunker, your loot will be behind this. You can simply open the bunker by placing this twig here and reseal it as shown. So between these two ramps you can add extra honeycomb as shown here, which will still allow you to place this twig to open your bunker. However, if you add an extra wall on top of this could be any building block. If it takes the socket next to the edge of the roof, it will not be possible to place the bunker roof. However, to fix this, we place a half wall, then a window and another half wall to complete the second layer. This allows us to free up the socket of the roof still and allow us to place the twig roof. And as you can see, it still opens the bunker. As you can see, you can still place a floor on top to seal the second floor and still open the bunker. This means you can turn this into a shooting floor area and still open your bunker from below. So coming over here, we have an example of how you can turn the second floor into a shooting floor using this half height window. You can replace this horizontal embrasure with a window if you prefer, or a vertical embrasure. This shooting floor design is very similar to the one used in the TESSA. I will link that base design down in the description. So as you can see from inside the shooting floor, we can open the bunker and simply seal it as shown. So on this first type of bunker, we use 2 half-height walls to reduce the stability of the bunker above to less than 23%. As you can see, if we replace this with a full wall, the bunker will not open. I believe this is due to the socket of the full height wall being taken up, whereas a half-height wall does not use this. So even when we apply it to a higher base like this, it will still need to be 2 half-height floors, otherwise the bunker will not open. We can fix this by placing 2 half-height walls as previously said, or we can replace it with a window frame. So long as the stability of the roof is less than 23% and there is a half-height wall connecting to the bottom of the bunker should work. When integrating this into base designs, you want to make sure that it works by placing twig only first before upgrading. This should be done on live official servers as well. So coming over here, there's an example of how you can apply this to a base design. Here I use my new turret pod design, as it is still 2 square floors distance away from the main base. This means there is still space for 2 roofs to open the bunker. I will link this turret pod design down in the description below. This shooting floor here is basically the same design I use on the PYRA. I will also link that down in the description. As you can see, you can open and seal the bunker as shown. There is a half-height wall just below the bunker, as previously mentioned. The stone triangle here is the honeycomb between the bunkers if the base was symmetrical by 3. Coming over here, you can see that you can use a triangle roof if you were to have an all triangle core. It can be opened as shown. The same concepts apply to this design too, using 2 half-height walls and not a full wall. So here are some example footprints that you can use with this bunker. The first being a simple 3x3, I will be doing a base design on this later. Over here there is another example of a footprint you can use. In this case, it is the same as the one I use on the PYRA, which incorporates my new turret pod design. And over here, the TESSA. When you have a triangle in the center, you want to honeycomb it with 2 half-height walls on top. So by quickly showing where the other 2 bunkers would be, you can see that the top triangle will be able to splash all 3 bunkers. We prevent this splash by adding a half-height wall. Due to the notable downside of this bunker design being MLRS strikes, you can add a SAM site on top of this triangle. Here is the TESSA, my most recent solo base design. I will only be going over this bunker design in this base. If you would like to see the full base design, it will be linked down in the description. So in this case, we use type 1 with a half-height window frame, which allows us to place the twig roof inside the shooting floor. It can be placed as shown, opening the bunker above. So as you can see, there are 2 half-height walls in this base design, with a full height wall below. So here is a slightly updated version of the PYRA base design. We have the same bunkers, but they're a little bit more exposed. It is 2 layers higher than the previous base design as seen in the TESSA. The bunker can be opened from below as shown. This is of course repeated on all 3 sides. In this case, we use 2 half-height walls as well as a window frame to ensure that we still have that 1 half-height wall below the bunker. This gives a nice little peak, as well as space for our turret pod design. In this design, there is also space for triangle honeycomb on the lower levels of the base. To show you how you build this bunker design, I will be using this typical footprint here as an example. So if this is the side of your base, you want to simply build out by 2 squares. In this case, we'll be building a 4th floor bunker. We will be including a window frame as our shooting floor here, which is sat on top of a half-height wall and then completed with the final half-height wall just below where the bunker will be. When building a shooting floor below the bunker, you want to make sure that you upgrade the floor below the bunker to high quality metal. This will ensure that soft side raiding is very hard to do. This top square is where your bunker will be. You can simply open it as shown. Like previously said, you want to test it works with twig first before you upgrade the top bunker to sheet metal or high quality metal. I will show you quickly how you can change this into my turret pod design. You can simply delete the 2 squares and build out with 1 half moon. This will allow you to add honeycomb to the lower levels. As previously mentioned, there will be a video down in the description below describing how you can do this turret pod design. Feel free to comment down below what you think about this bunker design. Thank you for watching.